Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about The Caretaker, which is Series 8, Episode 6. So this one shows the doctor going undercover at Clara's school, which it's a fun concept because it shows her personal life and her doctor life connecting. So I think it's fun, the doctor is pretending to be the caretaker, which I guess is just the janitor for British people. So the caretaker is but he's really just undercover because there is a robot destroyer at the school and he has to stop the robot from blowing up the planet or something. I don't know. The plot is pretty thin, but I feel like this episode's strengths don't really go with the plot. It goes more with like the character interactions between the Doctor and Clara, Clara and Danny and the Doctor. Uh, so this is probably like the silly episode of the series, the pretty low stakes episode, which I like. We need some low stakes episodes in between all this dark and brooding episodes. So the Doctor doesn't really like Danny Pink. He keeps calling him PE. He doesn't like him because he's a soldier. So the Doctor's arc this season is kind of learning not to hate soldiers. I mean, I don't really hate soldiers, so I feel like the Doctor's been a little too harsh on Danny, considering some of the best people the Doctor knew are soldiers. Look at the Brigadier, look at Sergeant Benton, look at Wilfred Mott. You know, just seems like a little bit of an inconsistency here, but whatever. Um, Danny finds out about the TARDIS and Claire's adventures with the Doctor, and it's kind of funny because he's like, "Is he your space dad?" And the Doctor's like, "We look the same age." it's it's like this reoccurring joke of the Doctor not really noticing people's ages. Like, I don't know, I thought it was funny. But yeah, they kind of come to this understanding where like the Doctor and Danny don't really like each other, but they're not gonna be like outwardly hostile because they both love Clara. Um, and kind of sets the tone that Claire's eventually gonna have to choose between the Doctor and Danny. So all of that stuff is really interesting. There's some like really funny moments where the doctor's like correcting Clara on what year this book was published, and she's like, "Oh, why? 'Cause you met her?" And he's like, "No, it says it on the cover." I thought that was like, there's some like lighthearted, funny moments here. Um, I never saw the Coal Hill for School spinoff, because from what I've read, it doesn't really have much to do about Doctor Who. But I don't know, it just doesn't really seem like something I would like. But this episode, it's okay. Like I said, the whole monster, whole deal, really thin plot line. It seems to only exist to give an excuse for the Doctor to be hanging out on school. Also, is Coal Hill School a middle school or a high school? Because the kids Clara teaches seem a lot younger than Susan was, and Susan went to Coal Hill School in the 60s. So maybe it used to be a high school, then it turned into a middle school, or it's like both. It's never really made clear. Also, this episode would have been a nice like opportunity to have Ian appeal, a little cameo from Ian. That didn't happen, but considering he's like the tail of the board according to the wall outside, it would have been nice to see him just for like a couple of seconds. But oh well. At least we saw him in the power of the Doctor, right? So let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.